MMDT 1088 Basic Digital Photography, let's look at the syllabus. If you navigate to Materials and go to Content, here you will find the Start Here course information. So in this area, you will find all related information to this course. Any kind of information you need to go back and look at throughout the semester will be located here. So let me give you a brief overview of what you will find. You find the instructor introduction. You'll find the office hours for this semester. You will also find the syllabus. So you have an opportunity to download the syllabus if you would like. Let's take a couple minutes to read through this. So the Basic Digital Photography class is a 3-credit class. The course description states that students will learn basic knowledge of digital photography as it applies to multimedia titles and the web. Students will work with digital cameras to produce a variety of photographic images for practical business applications using both creativity and technical skill. Industry standard software will be utilized to manipulate photos for multimedia application. So as far as prereq knowledge, the technical skill required for this class, things like being able to send an email, creating and submitting files, downloading and uploading files to D2L, participating in the discussion board, and utilizing social media. Many of those topics will be discussed in more detail as they occur throughout the semester. There are no required textbooks for this class. We will use various texts as supplements to this class, and I will always give you that text's information. You are not expected to purchase those. I also will provide class notes in PDF format in D2L. Additional websites, videos may also be explored in relation to photography tips, techniques, examples, and for inspiration. Please note that the lectures are recorded. All of these links to the videos will be made available in D2L Brightspace and on the instructor's YouTube channel for the use of students in this class, not generally made available to the public. As far as class expectations and conduct, this is an online course that is 3 credits. You will use the lecture videos and notes as a guide and tutorial, contacting the instructor when problems arise. An average student is expected to spend around 150 hours completing this course, and that includes watching those lecture videos, participating in discussions, researching topics or techniques, completing labs, projects, and assessments. You are expected to meet all of your deadlines and turn in those finished projects on the dates specified in the class schedule. I do ask that students be respectful of others at all times. Discussions and assignments must be in good taste. No profanity is allowed. Proper etiquette is expected for all online discussions, for emails, social media, or any other form of communication related to this course. Students are expected to use standard English as opposed to popular abbreviations or a texting style of communication. I do have office hours to assist students if necessary. Those office hours are posted under Materials, Content, Start Here course information, and Instructor's office hours. As far as equipment, computers, and software, so you are required to supply your own camera. This could be a point and shoot, it could be a DSLR, or it could be a mobile device such as your iPhone or your iPad. The goal of this course is to gain photography knowledge utilizing the tools that are available. We can make great photos with not super expensive equipment, and I want to stress that. In the real world, you may have to take a photo and all you have is your phone. So you have to know how to take a really great photo for the website using your phone. It is recommended but not required that you have access to a computer with Adobe Photoshop on it. Adobe Photoshop may be utilized as a supplement to the course, and here's some information regarding how to acquire the software. All graded work will be submitted through D2L, and it's your responsibility to be connected to the school's network and to be able to access D2L. There are some technical support links here listed. I want to encourage you guys throughout the semester to back up your work. You are responsible for your work. You are responsible for the frequent backup of your classwork over the course of this semester and next semester and maybe the semester after. Data loss from a bad hard drive, a lost flash drive, or software error cannot be used as an excuse for late or missing work. It is your responsibility to keep your work from semester to semester as well. If you would like to request any specific accommodations, I would encourage you to contact the Disability Office. I have two individuals' contact information, Dave Morrison, who mainly is stationed on the Wilmer campus, and Terry Grindy, who mainly is on the Hutchinson campus. Please allow adequate time for the college to respond to your request. And I also have included some accessibility links for the tools utilized in this class, potentially utilized, such as Photoshop, D2L, and potentially WebEx if you choose to do a web conferencing meeting. Projects are graded strictly on points from the criteria that is met. So you will be given a rubric for each project. That rubric will give you the exact points that will come potentially from presenting via a discussion board, any paperwork that may be requested, specific criteria, creativity, dedication, and of course understanding and demonstration of the concept. All projects will be submitted in D2L. I do not accept late assignments. If the project is not submitted in the appropriate folder before the Dropbox closes, a grade of 0 will be applied to that assignment. Please allow the instructor 5 to 7 days after the final due date for feedback regarding graded work. You also will have class participation and creativity exercises. Students will be expected to participate in these creativity exercises throughout the semester, generally about one a week. Some of those creativity labs will help develop your creativity skills as both a designer and a photographer. We also will have general class participation exercises throughout the semester, and again, approximately one a week. And those exercises are based on skills and techniques discussed during the lecture. The exercises will help the instructor assess the learning outcomes from a specific course objective. We will be doing critiques. You will be expected to participate in project critiques with your peers. A critique is just an assessment or an evaluation of a solution for a project. And so critiques are mainly used by designers, photographers to identify future or potential direction for changes to make the piece or the photo become stronger. We will hold our critiques in discussions in D2L. The grading policy for this course. Components are projects worth a total of 250, quizzes, class exercises, and a final which is 100 points. The conversion from points to percentage to letter grade is posted here as well. If something extreme happens to you throughout this semester, you may request an incomplete. An incomplete can only be given if a majority of the coursework has been completed, and so as a student you've attempted to complete the coursework, but then something extreme, exceptional circumstance has happened to you, which makes it impossible for you to complete the remaining coursework. Interaction and help, I strongly encourage you to attend those lab hours scheduled for this class. Again, look under Start Here Course Information, Instructor's Office Hours. I encourage you to form study groups with your classmates. If you are struggling, talk to me about potentially locating a tutor. Of course, to interact and contact me, email is the preferred method, and here's my email address. I do encourage you to mention the class number in the subject line so that it alerts me. All of your grades will be posted in D2L, and I will be posting feedback for each of your projects in the Dropbox, as well as a rubric associated with that project. The student learning outcomes, I'll allow you to read through those on your own. These are basically tasks that will be learned and satisfactorily performed for successful course completion. And so these are directly related to the content in our course schedule. So this is the syllabus that will be located here under course information. Also note the course calendar is located here, so you can either download, or this will be available throughout the entire semester. You can see as we break it out week to week what each topic will be covered. The grade sheet. You can again open up the grade sheet to see exact specifications here on your project, your quizzes, your class exercise / discussion / social media, and the final project. And you can see the breakdown of how those points are accumulated throughout those elements. Again, there is no textbook. I do encourage you to complete both of these forms. If you have completed these in a prior class of mine, you do not need to resubmit those. The college policies, so this is the different policies: academic integrity, student conduct, incompletes, confidentiality, the student use of computers and the network, and reproduction and use of copyright materials. I've also provided some disability links for you, disability services, and then also for the specific tools, Desire to Learn or D2L, WebEx, if you utilize this web conferencing tool between you and I, and then Photoshop, and as well as some technical supports for some of those tools that we have used or will be using. So this is the Start Here course information. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me. This information will be made available throughout the entire duration of the semester.